Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Math Beyond the Classroom at Misericordia University. Today I'm going to show you a trick I like to call Hide and Go Seek 2, because we've already done Hide and Go Seek 1 on a previous video. In order to do this one, because of the space that I have, I actually have to hide my video so you can see the full area of all the cards and not just see me. So here's the story. You're playing at a camp. You're staying over at a camp, and this camp has 8 cabins represented by these 8 cards. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick one of these cabins to start with. And you can feel free to do this right from your computer and feel free to watch. So once you have a cabin, we're going to play hide and go seek. And it's my job as the camp counselor to find you. And what was going to happen is very similar to the first game. We're going to go around and you're going to move. And I'm going to remove things that I know you're not at. Now, the way this is, it's really hard to jump from cabin to cabin without any area in between. So these are our 8 cabins. Let's move and add some paths, which I'm going to represent by additional cards. So now we've got a nice set of 12 spots for you to be in. Wow, that sure looks crowded. So you've picked a cabin, and now you're going to move going one step either up, down, left, or right. How do you know how many steps to go? Well, this is where the camp comes into play. And here's where the idea is. There's the phone number from the camp. Everybody knows that goes to this camp knows the phone number so that you could have your parents call you in case of emergencies. So we're going to use these numbers. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick one of these numbers from the phone number, and then you're going to move. And how you're going to use that number is by spelling out the number. So for instance, suppose I pick the number 8, and I'm starting here at the queen. So I'm going to take a step for each letter in the number 8. E, I, G, H, T. Or if I'm up here and I pick the number 1, O, N, E. Whatever. And it's totally up to you, A, to decide what number to pick, and which direction to go at each step, as long as you spell out the numbers. So start at your cabin that you picked and decide where you're going to go. One step for each letter. Okay, so there's 12 spots that you could possibly be at. I need to start getting rid of some of them. So I know, for instance, you're not in this cabin. You're not in this spot here. If I can grab it. There we go. And I know you're not in this corner. There. Okay, now let's do it again. Here's the numbers. Pick a new number or pick the same. It's up to you. Start where you left off. And again, one step up, down, left, or right for each of the particular letters in the number you picked. Okay, we're in good shape. Let me get rid of some of these spots. Now, people are definitely not over here at the ends. And people are definitely not up here at the top of the middle. No, wait, maybe. Let's go this one instead. So that if you happen to be in the jack, you can still get out of it. Okay, again, pick a number. Got one? Start where you left off. Take one step for each letter. Okay, I know for a fact now you are definitely not up here because me making a comment, nobody wants to get left after. And I know you are definitely not in either of these spots. Geez, that number just keeps wanting to fall down. There we go. Okay, here we go. I'm getting close. Pick a number. Got it. Now, take one step for each letter. Okay, you are definitely not over here in the edges. You're somewhere in the middle. I can sense it. Last round. Here we go. Got a number? Make your move. Oh, I've got you now. You're definitely not in this cabin, and you're definitely not in this cabin. You're stuck in the middle at the Queen of Hearts. So this feels an awful lot like the previous hide and go seek video. And if you haven't watched it, stop this one and go watch that one. Or actually, it doesn't matter. You can watch it both, that other one instead. And it's the same exact idea, dealing with that Kruskal count, dealing with the number of letters in each number, and using that to reduce the number of options that you really have. But the difference is a significant difference. So let me show you in a way that makes it a little bit easier. I'm going to have each of my cabins be represented by a black card. There we go. And each of my paths being represented by a red card. So you can tell the difference between paths and cabins. Okay, so notice when you look at the numbers I picked for the phone number, 3 has 5 letters in it. 7 has 5 letters in it. 2 and 1 each have 3 letters in it. And so does 6. And 8 has 5 letters in it. So notice each of the numbers here, when you spell them out as words, have an odd number of letters in them. And that's what we're going to use. So no matter which number you pick, you're guaranteed to go an odd number of steps. You're starting on a black card. You go an odd number of steps. You're going to go from black to red to black to red to black to red to black. Each step, you're switching from red to black or black to red. And because it's an odd number, you're guaranteed to end on a red card. So I can remove any of the black cards I want. So picking some of the corner ones just kind of stops things from disappearing. And each time I do this, I pick different parts. As long as I've only picked black cards, I'm guaranteed that you have been missed. Again, they pick a number. They're all going to make you take an odd number of steps. Now you're on a red card. You take an odd number of steps, you're back on a black card. And so again, you can pick any of the red cards you like. Pick as many or as little as you want, depending on how fast you want this to be. And what I always like to do is leave it so that I'm stuck here, the red cards in the middle. So you're on one of the 3 red cards. Pick a number, causes you to move to one of the, you're on one of the black cards because that's what I just read. Yeah. And then it causes you to move to one of the red cards. And so if I get rid of some of the black cards, I know you're on one of the 3 red cards. You do it again, you're on one of the 3 black cards, so I can get rid of these. And then you're on a red card, and there's only 1 red card left, so you can get rid of all the cabins here, and you're stuck on a red card in the middle. And it's just a matter of keeping track of, in this case, what we call the parity, in terms of the number of whether it's odd or even number of steps that you're taking. Hope you liked the video. Hope you enjoyed the trick and enjoyed watching, at least understanding a little bit about the math. And I hope to see you again. Have a wonderful day.